As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change, often leaving us more vulnerable to various health challenges. People over the age of 70, in particular, may experience more sleep disturbances, difficulty falling asleep, or staying asleep through the night. This can contribute to both physical and cognitive decline. However, what many might not realize is that one simple change, sleeping earlier, can have profound benefits for seniors. In this video, we will explore 5 science-backed benefits of going to bed early for individuals aged 70 and above. These benefits are supported by years of research and clinical studies, highlighting how a solid sleep schedule can improve brain health, physical well-being, mental health, and even reduce the risk of chronic diseases. We'll also provide real-life examples to demonstrate how individuals can experience meaningful improvements in their daily lives by adjusting their bedtime. 1. Improved cognitive function and memory. As we get older, cognitive decline becomes a significant concern. Forgetfulness, confusion, difficulty learning new tasks, and problems with concentration are all common complaints among older adults. Fortunately, studies show that one of the most effective ways to preserve cognitive function is through adequate sleep. The science behind sleep and memory. During sleep, the brain is hard at work consolidating memories. Sleep has 2 phases that are crucial for memory formation: rapid eye movement sleep and slow wave sleep. Both phases allow the brain to process the information accumulated during the day and transfer it from short-term to long-term memory storage. Research shows that older adults tend to experience disruptions in these sleep phases. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience indicates that individuals over the age of 65 who experience fragmented sleep show more significant memory decline compared to those who enjoy uninterrupted sleep. This is because fragmented sleep reduces the amount of time spent in restorative deep sleep, where the brain processes and consolidates memories most effectively. Real-life example. Let's take Mrs. Johnson, a 74-year-old woman who began noticing lapses in her memory. She would forget appointments or misplace everyday items like her keys. Her doctor suggested adopting a new sleep routine, which included going to bed by 9:30 p.m. Mrs. Johnson soon found that her ability to remember names, tasks, and other small details improved after just a few weeks of consistent early sleep. Sleep research supports this improvement. Studies show that seniors who go to bed early and follow a consistent sleep schedule often have stronger memory recall and better problem-solving abilities. This can help keep their minds sharp and engaged. 2. Enhanced physical health and immune function. As we age, the immune system weakens, leaving us more susceptible to illness and infections. Sleep plays a crucial role in strengthening the immune system and promoting physical health. For older adults, getting quality sleep, especially through an early bedtime, can be a game-changer for maintaining overall health. The science behind sleep and immunity. Sleep helps regulate the body's inflammatory response and boosts the production of cytokines, proteins that help fight infections. A study published in the Archives of Internal Medicine found that older adults who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a significantly higher risk of developing chronic illnesses such as hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease. Furthermore, sleep supports muscle repair, growth, and regeneration. When you sleep early, your body has more time to recover and repair damaged tissues. This is especially important for older individuals, who may face muscle atrophy or chronic pain due to conditions like arthritis. Real-life example. Mr. Smith, a 79-year-old man with a history of arthritis, found that his joint pain became more severe when he stayed up late, often tossing and turning. After setting an earlier bedtime, he noticed significant improvement in his overall well-being. Not only did he experience less inflammation and pain, but his energy levels increased, and he felt more capable of managing daily activities. Recent studies reinforce this, with researchers highlighting that individuals who sleep at least 7 to 8 hours per night tend to experience fewer chronic health problems, greater energy, and reduced inflammation. As a result, seniors who go to bed early have a stronger immune system, are less likely to get sick, and feel more energized during the day. 3. Reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. cardiovascular disease is one of the leading causes of death among the elderly. As we age, the risks for conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke increase. A consistent sleep routine, particularly an earlier bedtime, plays a critical role in reducing these risks. The science behind sleep and cardiovascular health. A landmark study published by the American Heart Association found that sleep deprivation is associated with elevated blood pressure and higher levels of stress hormones like cortisol. This, in turn, can lead to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Individuals who suffer from sleep deprivation or poor quality sleep are also more likely to experience irregular heart rhythms, which further increases the risk of cardiovascular complications. Moreover, sleep plays a role in regulating the body's autonomic nervous system, which controls heart rate and blood pressure. By ensuring the body gets enough rest, seniors can experience better cardiovascular stability. Real-life example. Mr. Peters, an 80-year-old gentleman, had been managing hypertension for several years. His blood pressure remained stubbornly high despite medication and lifestyle changes. After receiving advice from his healthcare provider to go to bed earlier each night, he noticed a significant drop in his blood pressure over time. Regular sleep improved his heart rate, and his doctor observed a marked reduction in his blood pressure readings. 4. Better mental health and mood regulation. Mental health challenges, such as depression and anxiety, are all too common among the elderly. In fact, studies suggest that more than 25% of adults over the age of 65 experience some form of depression. Poor sleep, especially when combined with a disrupted sleep schedule, can exacerbate these issues. The science behind sleep and mood. During sleep, the brain works to regulate mood and emotional responses. Poor sleep, on the other hand, can lead to imbalanced levels of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which are responsible for regulating mood and emotional well-being. A study conducted by the National Institute of Mental Health found that sleep deprivation is a significant contributing factor to depression in older adults. Additionally, sleep deprivation affects the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. With inadequate sleep, seniors may become more irritable, anxious, or prone to depressive thoughts. Real-life example. Take Mrs. Williams, a 76-year-old woman, who had been struggling with symptoms of depression after the death of her spouse. She often stayed up late watching television, which disrupted her sleep. When her healthcare provider encouraged her to sleep earlier and maintain a regular sleep schedule, Mrs. Williams felt a noticeable difference in her mood. She felt more optimistic, and her interactions with family members became more positive. Research corroborates these findings, with many studies showing that early sleep helps stabilize mood, reduces symptoms of depression, and even improves emotional resilience to stress. 5. Better mobility and reduced risk of falls. Falls are one of the most common and dangerous incidents among elderly individuals. Poor sleep, particularly when it results in daytime fatigue or dizziness, can significantly increase the risk of falls and mobility issues. The science behind sleep and physical stability. Sleep is crucial for muscle recovery and the proper functioning of the brain's motor skills centers. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who sleep less than 6 hours a night experience more difficulty with balance and coordination. Additionally, sleep deprivation contributes to muscle weakness and decreases reaction time, both of which increase the risk of falls. During deep sleep, the body works to repair muscles and joints, reducing inflammation and stiffness. By ensuring sufficient and uninterrupted sleep, older adults can improve their physical coordination and lower the likelihood of falls. Real-life example. Mr. Baker, a 72-year-old man, frequently complained of dizziness and poor coordination, which made him reluctant to leave his home. After adopting an early bedtime, he noticed that his balance improved. He felt more confident walking and was able to reduce his reliance on a cane. His doctor confirmed that better sleep had a positive impact on his physical stability and mobility. Conclusion: prioritizing sleep, especially by adopting a consistent early bedtime, offers incredible benefits for older adults, particularly those over the age of 70. From improved cognitive function and memory retention to enhanced physical health, immune function, and a reduced risk of falls, sleep is a critical pillar of healthy aging. By establishing a solid sleep routine, elderly individuals can enjoy a better quality of life, greater independence, and enhanced emotional well-being. If you or a loved one is over 70, consider making sleep a priority. Create a peaceful, calming environment conducive to sleep, and try to go to bed earlier each night. It may take time, but the long-term benefits are more than worth the effort. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on aging well and maintaining a healthy lifestyle as you grow older. Share this video with others who might benefit from these insights. Sleep well, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.